Welcome to Triangle Adventure Playground's Nature Club, kindly funded by City Bridge Trust. Hello everyone, I hope you're all well and safe. I heard that some of you watched my last video and enjoyed it, so here I am making another one. As we aren't able to do workshops at Triangle at the moment, I've decided to show you some things that we've done in my garden to increase biodiversity. But first, let's make sure we all know what biodiversity means. Bios is an old Greek word meaning life, and diversity is a word for lots of different things. So biodiversity means lots of different forms of life. At my house, we've made a woodpile to provide homes and food for lots of different forms of life to increase the biodiversity of my garden. It's made of lots of different types of wood, of lots of different sizes. We've then just left them all in a pile in the corner, and we tend to leave this pile alone and not move anything around. However, for today, for the purposes of showing you how it all works, I'm going to dig around in it a little bit and show you some of the different types of life that live there. So this is a fungus. Fungi are the same family that mushrooms come from. And this one obviously really likes this wood. It's grown all the way around it. Now, I don't know much about fungi, so I don't actually know what type this is. But what I do know is that I would never, ever, ever eat it, in case it's dangerous to me. But this is one type of fungus that lives in the woodpile. Here we've got another type of fungus that lives in the woodpile. Quite similar, but a little bit different. Right in the back, to get round to show you this type of fungus as well. Can you see that big black ball there? Now, I don't know what that is, again, but it's another type of fungus, and there's some more down here. Ooh. It's funny looking, isn't it? We've also got ivy growing on the woodpile. Now, lots of people don't like ivy to grow up their trees or on their houses because it's actually quite destructive. But it's good to have it growing somewhere because there are lots of bees and butterflies that rely on it for food, like our ivy mining bees at Triangle, the ones that live around the back of the hut. What we also have in the woodpile are lots of spiders. I haven't been able to film any because normally they're all out in the morning sunbathing, so I think they've all gone off about their business. But what I have found are these. And these are little spider egg sacs. So they lay all their eggs and then they wrap them up in web and then they use their web to stick them to the wood. Now this bit of wood was the other way round before, so I'm going to put it back because I think the spiders carefully put those there so they don't get wet. Now I'm going to turn over this bit of wood that's at the bottom of the woodpile so we can see what's underneath it, because I imagine a lot of things that are living in the woodpile are living near the ground. Whoa. Okay, so what have we got? Wood lice. Lots of wood lice. A snail. And what do we have in the ground? Oh, a little bit of plastic. I'll take that out. Oh look, here's a worm. See under this little flower? There's a little worm. Here's the woodlouse. It's a big one. Oh look! And a big slug. Let's see what's on there. Oh! Hello! in amongst the bits of wood in the woodpile. It's quite cool and damp. And I think that lots of animals that like cool and damp conditions come and live in here. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think that somewhere in here is the toad that I sometimes see in my garden. If you're wondering what the point of having all of these little beasties and crawlies is, then it's important to remember that all animals are part of a food chain. The sunbathing spiders bring birds, like the wren, who comes to visit every morning. And it can also help with gardening as well, actually. So providing a dark, cool space for a toad to live means that every night that toad comes out and they eat the slugs in my garden, which helps me because they don't eat my vegetables. So next time you're out, either when you're on your walk or just even on your balcony or looking out of your window, have a count of the different types of life that you can see there. And then have a think about how you could improve the biodiversity of the place you're counting by getting extra plants and extra insects in. I'd be interested to hear what you see and what you think, and I guess that's it. So take care, and I'll see you later. If you're wondering what the point of having all of these... Hello. Oh, ow. Oh, gently. Come on. You've been in the pond. Oh, boo.